You're bringing God's judgment on our country, and I'm against it, as well as my friends.
A new leaked video shows Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene harassing Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez through her office door back in February 2019 during a visit to the Capitol. Now, this, of course, is just another example of Greene's insanity. You have on Wednesday, she was caught harassing AOC, calling her a terrorist for supporting Black Lives Matter. And now, of course, this video coming out from 2019. Let me show you here who released this. So this is Andrew Kaczynski from CNN. He says here, a since-deleted video from 2019 shows MTG harassing AOC's office through a locked door, calling her crazy eyes and telling her through the office's mailbox slot to get rid of your diaper while telling the office to open the door and come out. So I'm going to play this video and discuss this.
You want to talk to Crazy Ocasio? You come to this little thing and you open it up and you whisper into her.
Session.
This is confession. This is Ocasio confession right there.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'm an American citizen. I pay your salary through the taxes that you collect from me through the IRS because I'm a tax-paying citizen of the United States. I'm a woman, I'm a female business owner, and I'm proud to be an American woman. And I do not support your socialist policies, and I do not support your murderous abortion policies. As a mother of 3 children, I'm appalled at New York's law for abortion, and it needs to end, and it needs to stop now. You're bringing God's judgment on our country, and I'm against it, as well as my friends. So you need to stop being a baby and stop locking your door and come out and face the American citizens that you serve. If you want to be a big girl, you need to get rid of your diaper and come out and be able to talk to the American citizens instead of us having to use a flap, a little flap.
It's kind of like her. She's kind
Sad.
of flappy. She's like, she keeps flapping her gums. This is like, this
flappy,
is,
flappy.
Yeah. Okay, well, each one of
This is like child games.
This is
Confession
childish.
session.
Anybody home?
Hello there.
Hello? Hashtag, where's AOC? I hear you in there.
This is creepy.
It's hide and seek.
This is, huh?
Hide and seek.
This hide and seek? Tag, you're it. Guess what? You can't stay in there forever. Can you come out and play? Let's go.
All right, so I guess she got the message before we came here, because if you want to come to visit the socialist, communist,
You're a very good artist.
I'm just trying to decorate, you know?
This is her book where we sign it.
This is her signing book, and I'm just signing in.
give it to your child.
Should we draw a wall? Should we draw a wall?
Yeah,
Let's draw a
yeah.
wall. Where's it? Is there another pen? We really want to draw a wall. So let's draw what a wall looks like, everybody. This is a wall.
All right. They're drawing a wall in her sign-in book. As you can hear in the background, they're calling her a child. They're calling her a child as they're drawing a wall in her sign-in book, talking through the mail slot in her door. Now, something that stood out to me in this video is at the beginning, Greene says, I'm a woman, I'm a female business owner, and I am proud to be an American woman. She says that she's a woman 3 different times, all within the span of 5 seconds. Conservative, and then she goes on to discuss how she's against a woman's right to choose. Conservative idea of what identity politics is so juvenile. Like, there's no connection to systemic issues, no connection to equality. It's just about, they think it's all about just purely identity. And that was on full display there. Now, a little more on this. So I saw this reply. I just had to share this. Of course, there's the Joker and Marjorie Taylor Greene looking eerily similar in that video. Now, as I discussed, earlier in the week, on Wednesday, Greene aggressively confronted AOC, and just to be more specific on this, 2 Washington Post reporters witnessed Ocasio-Cortez exit the House chamber late Wednesday afternoon ahead of Greene, who shouted, quote, "Hey, Alexandria," twice in an effort to get her attention. When Ocasio-Cortez did not stop walking, Greene picked up her pace and began shouting at her and asking why she supports Antifa, a loosely knit group of far-left activists, and Black Lives Matter, falsely labeling them as terrorist groups. Greene also shouted that Ocasio-Cortez was failing to defend her radical socialist beliefs by declining to publicly debate the freshman from Georgia. AOC is clearly declining any idea of a debate with Greene because Greene is only doing it to bring more attention to herself, to help her efforts to raise money. There is no reason at all to engage with Marjorie Taylor Greene on any level, and it's clear from that video as to why. Now, more on this, Jake Tapper quoting AOC here, saying, "This is a woman that's deeply unwell and clearly needs help, and her kind of fixation has lasted for several years now and raised concerns for other members. I think that this is an assessment that needs to be made by the proper professional." I completely agree. And also in that video, as CNN writes here, with Greene at the Capitol that day was her close ally Anthony Aguirre, a former El Paso congressional candidate and conservative live streamer who was captured on camera inside the Capitol during the January 6th insurrection. AOC replied to this, saying, "And now it's revealed that this person showed up to members of Congress's doors with folks from the mob who infiltrated the Capitol, beat Capitol Police, and strung up nooses in front of the House. If the shoe were on the other foot, the GOP would be calling for my expulsion." Can you imagine if the roles were reversed? Not only would the GOP be calling for AOC's expulsion, Democratic leadership would also be on board with the GOP calling for AOC's expulsion. But you have here the GOP continuing to protect Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, though, this just came out, House lawmakers reached bipartisan deal on panel to investigate January 6th attacks. So if there is any, further connection here between Greene and some of these insurrectionists, maybe we'll find more out about that later. AOC also tweeted out saying the fact that Kevin McCarthy, the House GOP leader, stripped Justin Amash of all committee seats for criticizing Trump, but has worked to protect this person from consequences, including pretending he doesn't see it, tells you this is happening with the support of GOP leadership. And again, imagine this was AOC or someone else in the Democratic Party. You would absolutely have already seen a response from Democratic leadership in moving to expel her or doing whatever they can to censure her and get rid of her. But here you have Taylor Greene being protected. Now, just to give you, there are so many examples of Taylor Greene being just a complete sociopath. Another example here, Marjorie Taylor Greene posts anti-transgender sign across hall from lawmaker with transgender child. So this is a deeply hate-filled person. And they are making it their business to get up in people's faces who are standing up for human rights, who are standing up on behalf of the oppressed. Last thing here from AOC on MTG saying, quote, "I used to work as a bartender. These are the kinds of people that I threw out of bars all the time."